We have got just enough time to wrap things up here pretty much on Talk of the Town, but if you remember last week, all week long, we were telling you that if you came down to the studio audience today, you could win a hair makeover, courtesy of Bruce Fisher Hair Designs in Braintree. Well, we're going to pay off on that challenge, okay? So we have selected, first of all, let me introduce Bruce Fisher, who has selected 3 people. Give him a hand. Nice to see you.
Matt?
Why don't we say, before we introduce the people we're going to be doing the makeovers on, what were you looking for?
Well, actually, we're looking for some diversification in different types of people. So in the audience, I try to pick out some different age bracket and some different hair coloring situations.
Are you going to be working with color and cut?
Yes, we're going to work with hair color. We're going to work with cutting, shaping, and any volumizing or permanent waving we can allow us to do.
You know what's fun about these things? When you work with this, obviously there's a physical change, but there's also an emotion change in these people too, isn't there?
Yeah, like the doctor that you had on the segment earlier was saying, that change creates a little anxiety. But if you take a step forward and go for it, you'd be surprised how happy you'll be afterwards.
So these people are going to take risks, right?
That's it.
All right, read off the 3 names right now, Bruce.
Okay, Betty Urardi.
Where's Betty? Stand up. Okay.
Deborah Brown.
Where's Deborah Brown? Right over here. Okay, Deborah.
And Nancy Johnson.
Where's Nancy Johnson? All right, Nancy, give her a hand. Now, ladies, all 3 of you have to be available tomorrow morning, right? So you're going to get your hair done today, I think it is, and you're going to be available tomorrow morning, and we're going to see the changes, okay? Good luck to all of you, okay? And Bruce, you're going to be back tomorrow.
I will.
And we're going to have fun with this, and hopefully you're going to make a world of difference in their lives.
For sure.
Okay, Bruce Fisher Hair Designs in Braintree, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for watching, folks. We're going to go right now, but we'll be back tomorrow with 3 beautiful ladies. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye. All right, we are back with Talk of the Town, 10:48 right now. Yesterday, if you tuned in our show, you know that at the end of the program, we introduced Bruce Fisher, who was going to take 3 lovely ladies from our studio audience and give them complete hair makeovers. First of all, welcome Bruce Fisher back. And now, say hello to the people he has made beautiful. Not that they weren't beautiful to begin with. Please re-welcome Deborah Brown, Betty Urardi, and Nancy Johnson. Give them a hand. You had fun, didn't you?
We had a great time.
I can tell. The lady, you know, you weren't smiling this way yesterday. You really weren't. I think a little nervous. Now, tell me about the experience. Was it fun?
It was fun.
Did you try something that maybe you wouldn't have tried by yourself?
Absolutely. I never would have done this. Never. It was great.
All right, we've got some
We are
photos.
transformed.
We're taking a look. Now, who's this being worked on?
That's Debbie.
Debbie, is that you?
That's Wendy, who's one of our designers, and she's working on Deborah.
Okay. Did you do cuts and color, or just cuts? What?
We work as a team. We sit them down, call everybody around. Guys, what do you think we ought to do on this girl? What do you think we ought to do on that girl? We discuss it. I make the decision, and then I delegate who's going to do what, and we go for it.
All right, let's do this. Let's start with Deborah, and let's tell us, first of all, we'll take a look at a before and an after picture. Tell us what you saw in the before that you wanted to change. Here's Deborah before. This is yesterday.
Okay. On Deborah, she had dominant white hair around the front. And we felt that this was making her look older than her years. And we had to get rid of it. The long hair was dragging her down. The bulk behind her face was a focal point. And we felt like that had to go too. Bring it up, lift her up.
And so make the face the focal point.
Exactly.
Okay, let's take a look. Here we go. That's yesterday. And this is today. Very nice. Now, how do you feel?
Wonderful.
Now, the important thing is, you know, this is nice to have done in a salon out in Braintree, but can you
Right.
do this yourself?
I really can. I mean, pretty much. I mean, I can't quite do it, but...
But it's something you can maintain.
Yeah,
Are you going to go back to the look of yesterday, or are you sticking with this?
I'm sticking with this.
Oh, I knew you'd say that for some reason. All right, Deborah, give her a hand. Nice job. All right. Why don't we take a look now at Betty yesterday in the before picture, and then tell us what you saw about her that you wanted to change for today. Here's Betty Urardi yesterday. Oh, wait, somebody just said, oh, my God. What does that mean?
When I first saw Betty, I didn't think I could help her that much. Then when she walked by, I saw her smile, and that smile lit up a look, made me choose her. Her hair was badly damaged from overpermanent, from sun, and we got her into the shop. She was fantastic. She had a fantastic sense of humor. She'd let us do anything. She's 71 going on 21. And Buddy, one of our guys, transformed her, and look at her now.
Okay, here's the after. What do you think? I think that's amazing. I really do. Betty, you look terrific. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great.
Grab that microphone. It's her show.
I met such nice people, and this is the best show I ever been on.
Oh, I'm glad.
And I think it's wonderful. And Bruce, may he have the best of luck with his business. And Matt, may you have the best of luck with your TV show.
Would you, thank you. Betty, can I ask you a question? Would you like to sing a couple of numbers off your first album? Listen, you look fabulous. You gonna stick with this look? Don't hide your face. Everybody wants to see your face. What's your husband think? Yeah, what does hubby think? 48 years of marriage.
Well, after 48 years, he finally said I look good.
Oh, come on. He must have said that before. Don't you think she looks great? She really does. Betty, nice going.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. 2 down, 1 to go, and as we say last but definitely not least, we have got Nancy Johnson, who was here yesterday. And Jack, why don't we take a look at what Nancy looked like when we took the picture yesterday morning? Okay. All right. This is a very different look. What'd you see?
Okay, Nancy, as soon as I saw her, her hair was out of proportion to the rest of her body. Too much hair. Took the hair away from her face and saw that she had a narrow face and narrow body structure. Knew that she still needed some fullness to give it some balance, but wanted to give her a sophisticated look, make her feel up, perky, sassy, and you can ask her how she feels about it.
Let's go to the after shot right now, Jack. What do we think? Nancy, you tell me. You can hold them up. There you go. What do you think?
Well, I wanted to look chic and sexy, and do you think he did it?
Oh, I do, absolutely. I think you look fabulous. Now, how long did something like this take, the cut?
The whole process took about 4.5 hours before any one of these girls had any idea what they were going to look like. We worked for a long, long time before they actually got to see the finished product. But we did extensive work. We did color and highlighting, we did color and perming. So these gals, they should be commended. They put in a lot of time, and hopefully they're pleased with it now.
Also, you know, we had a guy on the show yesterday who was talking about getting unstuck and that you've got to take risks, and you mentioned that yesterday afternoon. Now, 2 of you in particular took very big risks with the way your hair was cut. You lost a lot of hair here.
That's for sure.
Were you nervous?
Not really. I was ready for a change.
How long had you had that other look?
5 years.
5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this something you can roll out of bed in the morning and keep going?
Definitely.
Easy to care for?
Very easy.
Okay. How much do you think this would cost for all these women? That's the big question. Can women do this affordably? Give me a hint on each one.
$60
Okay.
for cut and color.
For Deborah?
Cut, color, and low lighting, $75.
For Betty?
And color and perm, $75.
I think it's well worth it, ladies. I think you look like, forget the money, $1 million. You really do. So thank you for being part of this. I really appreciate it. And why don't you give credit where credit is due to the people who work with you?
Yeah, some credit to Buddy, some credit to Wendy, Thea, Darlene, Karen at home, and my wife Beth, who coordinated everything, and who without her, none of this can happen anyway.
It's an acceptance speech for an Oscar. That's right. And this is in Braintree, all right? It's Bruce Fisher Hair Designs in Braintree. And Bruce, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Ladies, I hope you enjoy your new looks, all right? We're going to take a break, and we'll come back to wrap things up on Talk of the Town right after this. Stay with us.